slow start. Just talk about the game and how it got going in the second half.
We had a pretty slow start getting out, coming out the gates. The D held it down pretty good. As an offense, we had trouble with the different fronts they're throwing at us, but I think we came together, adjusted to it.
Talk about playing the guard position. You feel pretty much at home playing the guard position, or what do you think?
One thing, I feel like the guard position is a big difference, but I've worked at it enough that I feel comfortable there. So if it's a need for me to play at the guard position, I'll be efficient there.
Talk about these 3 games that you've won now: St. Ignatius, the team from Pennsylvania, and this Gahanna team. I mean, you feel these 3 games set you guys up for a nice run, you think, or what do you think?
Oh yeah, these 3 games is certainly not easy ones. We had to prepare all summer long for these games. These just prepared us for the playoffs. We're just gonna go back to the drawing board this week and take it week by week, game by game, and just get ready for the playoffs right now.
Marcus, you're seeming like you're playing with a little different attitude this year. Maybe a little more aggressive, more nasty. Is that just because of their sense of urgency for your senior season, or what?
I mean, it's a big reason for that is because I'm the only returning senior on the offensive line. So, I mean, I felt the need to step up because Shaq wasn't there no more, and DeJuan Whitner, different starters that were there last year. So I had to step up and anchor the line this year.
Are you happy with how things are coming through 3 weeks? And was this week tough because you had a short week, which people don't even really talk about?
Right. We really had 2 games in 1 week, but it was a tough week for us. We had a couple bumps and bruises, but we fought through it, played through it, and this is still some bumps in the road with our O-line, but we're going to come together by the playoffs and hopefully come together.
Did St. Ignatius win really do a lot for this team?
Oh yeah, St. Ignatius, they're a great team, and I know without a doubt we're probably going to see them again in the playoffs. So I look forward to that.
Are you concerned about the next 7 weeks that maybe you won't be able to be as sharp as you guys need to be?
Yeah, that's always that concern, but we as a team, we have to know not to get as comfortable with the next 7 weeks. So in practice, we have to play like it's a game situation.
Marcus, we got to ask you about recruiting, whether you want it or not. Just you're in Columbus. That doesn't mean anything except you're physically in Columbus. But what is happening with the recruiting process for you? Have you shut it down completely right now? You keep throwing out maybe different teams' names here and there. What's actually going on from what your perspective is?
I haven't shut it down completely. It's always in the back of my mind. I mean, I'm trying to deal with my senior season right now and cope with this, but I mean, it's still in the back of my mind. Columbus is a good place. We went over to the Woody when we first got here. It was a great atmosphere, like always, and we got to see their offensive walkthroughs. So, I mean, it was real nice.
Any list you come out seems to maybe change here and there. Ohio State is in that group of 3 usually. How do they move around when there's not really much happening in that way?
It's just I observe different games and the different depth charts. I look at it, but I mean, it's all usually the same. I just say it in different orders.
What do you say to the people that you follow recruiting, or if you do or not, about the commodity that you are and how much in demand that you are? What do you want to tell people about, how you feel about the Buckeyes in general?
Well, the Buckeyes are a great team. I mean, they're really high on my list, me being an Ohio kid. I feel like not considering the Buckeyes would be kind of disrespectful, but they're a great team, and I mean, I'm really looking at them as a possible school.
Do you have a time frame about what you want to do really when it comes down to it?
Well, I want to take off 5 of my visits, but if it doesn't take that many, I won't.
Who else do you want to see besides Ohio State? Who else are some of the other top schools?
I want to go down to LSU, Miami, Illinois, and I'm thinking about Indiana, but kind of low interest.
Okay. What is it about LSU that's kind of exciting?
I worked out with the offensive line coach at Bowling Green Camp, and I mean he's a real great coach. Coach Chinshaw actually knows him, and he told me about him. So yeah, we had a lot of good drills we went through down there.
Illinois, are you getting any feedback from Cordell Scott about what Illinois is all about? Or?
Oh yeah, I talk to Cordell all the time. He says it's a real big playbook, so he has to learn it, and he's down there soaking it all up. As a matter of fact, he was supposed to take a vacation to come back to Cleveland, and he said he wasn't coming back so he can learn the playbook and all the plays. So, I mean, anywhere you go, I know you'll have to be committed to the program, but I plan on working my hardest and doing my best.
How about Ohio State? They got Shugarts, Adams, probably projected tackle, and Brewster at center. Do you see an opening for you as probably part of that group at guard, maybe, or what do you think?
Concerned about that as well.
Oh yeah, I mean that's always a concern, but I think if it's meant to happen, it will. Wherever I go, I'm gonna work hard and do my best. But I mean that's why I'm kind of working on guard right now, get the feel of it, so I can play right guard, right tackle, or left tackle. I mean, I'm just trying to be real versatile and just get in wherever I can fit.
Deal. All right, Marcus, we'll have a safe trip home. Thanks again.
Thank you.